Hello everyone, I'm Kat. Welcome to my channel. You have arrived. I am so excited to get this video going. I'm doing a Halloween makeup creation of Storm. So let me get my hair prep for my wig and my face prep for all the makeup. Now, if you do enjoy this video, be sure to hit that like button. And of course, if you're not already, don't forget to subscribe. Off camera, I prepped my face with some bamboo scrub, some brightening pads, and some face cream. I also got my lips ready with some lip scrub and then a lip protectant over them. I also primed my face and my body a little bit. Want to make sure that the makeup and all the paints are holding strong. Now, I also got my brows ready because I'm just going to cover up about half of my brows for this look. I want the brows to go on a diagonal going upwards, and my brows they don't actually do that, so we're going to make it do that. So I'm prepping these with the glue stick first and then powdering them. I'm going to cover them up with some foundation. Then I'm going to continue with the rest of my face, foundation, concealer, and setting it. Scotch tape time. Now, I don't really love using Scotch tape because if you don't place it quite right, it's pretty uncomfortable, but that's all I got right now, so we're making it work. And the first shade I'm going to be laying down is a nice light to medium shade brown. I'm working it into the crease and then pulling it out so it's a nice long tail. Then with a darker brown shade, I'm going to work that a little lower into the crease. Then with a more kind of like plummy, purpley shade, I'm going to work that in. And then with a very nice light shimmer shadow, I'm working that onto my top lid and into my low crease. Then with the pad of my finger, I'm adding a champagne shimmer shadow to my lid. I decided to keep my liquid liner very thin, so I'm working that with a thin line across my lash line, and then I am going to pull it out to a very long tail, but I'm going to keep that thin as well. After sharpening up my liquid eyeliner, I'm going to use the liquid eyeliner and I'm just going to start to stencil out my brows. I'll fill them a little bit later because I'm going to go hands off with that, but I'm going to jump down to my lower lash line. Here I'm using that shimmery purple shade and I'm pulling it in to about half of my lid. Then I'm going to use the kind of medium shade there and then that darkest kind of like plummy brown shade in the outer third and to about halfway of the lower lash line. Then we're going back up to those brows and I'm using some liquid, water activated body paint from Mayron. So this is in black and I'm going to just take some nice light strokes so I can kind of create some eyebrow hairs, and I'm trying to keep them separate a little bit so you can really see that it has like some texture. I also wanted to keep this in because I don't know what I was doing with my other brow. I got like carried away, and then here I clipped it up a little bit, but I salvaged it, and we continue on to the contour. So a nice contour on my cheekbones. I got my jawline and then my temples across my forehead. I am going to contour my nose, but I'm going to save that for later. And then I wanted the contour on my cheeks to be super sharp, so we're going to bake that a little bit and we'll dust that off a little later. Let the fun begin. It is time for the body paint. So here I'm just kind of mapping out where I want the neckline to stop, where I want some of the seams to be, and also I'm kind of like mapping out where the folds in the material are going to be as well. And then here I'm taking some water activated white Mayron paint and I'm going to fill in between all the lines. I did do 2 coats because this brush was not a very good brush to use, but I made it work. So you guys go ahead and sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the body paint creation of Storm. Jumping back up to my eyes, I added some mascara and false lashes and then brushed away the baking. Now onto my nose. I'm going to do a sharper contour than I normally would do for my nose. I just want the nose to be super, super sharp. So I'm going to pull in the sides a little closer and just kind of like V out the tip of my nose. From there, I'm going to add one of my favorite blush slash shadows, because you can use it as both. It is from Kat Von D, so I'm hitting that in my outer cheeks, and then on to the highlight. So the brow bone, the inner corner, I'm going to get my cheekbones, of course, the bridge of my nose, the tip of my nose, and my favorite place, don't you forget it, sexy, sexy time, the Cupid's bow. Using this beautiful deep red liquid lipstick, added that, a little bit of the highlight in the middle of my bottom lip, and then I started to highlight a little more with a liquid eyeliner. Here, I'm just going to add a little more dimension to the body paint. So I'm using a charcoal eyeshadow, and I'm just going really slightly on the sides. This helps just to make everything pop and make it more realistic. After finishing things with my left hand and adding a little more highlight in there, it's time for contacts and wig. And here is my completed storm look. Thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out with me today and checking out my Storm Halloween makeup creation. All of my makeup lovers and my curl friends, I hope you guys will come back next week and join me for another Halloween makeup creation. Take care, everyone, and stay spooky. I gotta work on that ending.